tuning back into the channel, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. Cheap Not Broke fam, what's happening everybody? It's Thursday. Welcome to the Thursday Cheap Not Broke Live. It's your first time, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, but we're almost at 1,400, so every subscription helps. We are also now on Spotify and iTunes, so if you want to listen to the show on Spotify and iTunes, past shows, please feel free. All right, what are we getting into tonight? Tonight, it's Travel Thursday. You know, on Thursday, we talking about travel. We had to go some places, and we had to go for a little bit of money. I didn't know nothing about no Travel Tuesday, and I've been traveling a long time. Been doing a lot of traveling a lot of work. Been to, where have I been? Haven't been to Africa, haven't been to Antarctica, but been to Europe, been to Asia, of course, been here, South America. So been quite a few places. Just got to get to Africa, baby. And that's expensive. Africa is not cheap, but it's on the list to do. So what is Travel Tuesday? Travel Tuesday is actually something like Black Friday. Now, we're going to dive in and find all the hidden codes in here because I'm not sure this thing works like Black Friday, okay? You know, travel prices go up and down. It's based off of demand. So, but we're going to get into all that night right now. What is Travel Tuesday? Well, Travel Tuesday is basically Black Friday for travel. Basically, you can go, I guess on that Tuesday, they got flight deals. So you can go different places. Let's check out the article. Let's pull it on up. Let's not play around with it. Here we go. What is Travel Tuesday? How to prepare for deals like Black Friday? Well, I don't even know if this is actually possible. I don't know if you can actually prepare for deals like Black Friday because Black Friday, the prices stay the same all day. These flight prices are going to go up throughout the day. All that. This time of year, we're all looking for crazy, cozy vibes inside. Yet, it seems like we all like to find ourselves daydreaming about our next vacation. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about that. Travel Tuesday is a day that companies market and promote travel deals and discounts specifically on Tuesday after Thanksgiving, while Black Friday and Cyber Monday tend to extend more product posting base. Travel Tuesday 2024. Let's get to it. Travel 2024 officially begins December 3rd, 12 p.m. Eastern. However, deals may start as soon as Black Friday as advertised. But I just don't understand. How are you going to have a travel deal on a flight? Hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. How are you going to have a travel deal on the flight? You know, prices go up and down, and the flights are different place to place to place. And 9 times out of 10, and they got a window for you. You got to book the flight between, you got to book it now, but you got to travel between like March and July. They got windows for you. So it's not as easy to just go get a travel deal like you can just go get a Black Friday TV, a Black Friday phone. It's not the same deal. So I'm trying to dive into this and find out, is it really even worth it? So I had to do my research on this stuff because I said, well, what about people in certain cities? Because I know all cities are not going to be treated equal. Now, Los Angeles, New York, Miami, Denver, Chicago, Atlanta, those are your major hubs. They're always going to have some flight deals. But what about your lesser places that you travel? I like New Orleans. New Orleans is a nice place. It's really hard to get to New Orleans, and New Orleans is not cheap to get to at all. It's rather expensive to get to New Orleans. So I did my research on this stuff. I said, well, where the hell? How does this actually work? Well, it's just all advertising. They run these just like Southwest Airlines. You remember the $59 flight for Southwest? Want to get it? What? Want to get away? $59. Boom. Nah, that doesn't even exist no more. But okay, let me ask you this. Why is Travel Tuesday different? I looked this up. Explain how Travel Tuesday differs from Cyber Monday. I'm all tongue-tied. Travel Tuesday is focused mostly on travel deals such as flights, hotels, rental cars, and vacation packages. Deals can often extend to international destinations, not just domestic travel. But my thing is, I'm just trying to figure out, well, how? Like, you got to have certain cities. Like, look, everywhere you go into Walmart, they got a Panasonic TV or what's the other brand? Vizio 26-inch, $150. It's $150 everywhere. But the flights to Hawaii, the flights to where I don't know, St. Croix, the flights to Jamaica, the flights to Lisbon, Portugal, they're not going to be all the same price. So I'm trying to figure out how and if you can get even a good deal on this stuff, because I feel like they're trying to play with people and they want people just to spend their money and get on the site. But I don't even know if that's going to work for everybody. I don't even know if that's going to work for everybody. But look, travel deals, 21 travel deals for Black Friday in 2021, 2024. Let's look at that. Let's look at those. Nerd Wallet. If you haven't checked out Nerd Wallet's a dope site. Nerd Wallet, they got a lot of good stuff on here. Personal finance, all that stuff. 21 travel deals for Black Friday and Travel Tuesday in 2024. Let's see. Let's look at the first one. Let's look at a couple of these to see if they make sense. Hotel deals. Hilton, 25 to 50% off stays. Locations including Aruba, Puerto Rico, Bahamas, Mexico, California. Hilton is offering up to 50% off a variety of properties across the world, and select deals include Hilton Aruba Caribbean, 35% off up to 6 nights. That's not cheap. You're not saving any money. Must book between November 29th and December 2nd, 2024. Valid stays between January 26th and May 11th. So you got to book between November. You got 3 days to do this, the 29th, 30th, 31st. Nope. Wait a minute. 30th. Yep. 30th. 1st and the 2nd. 5 days. There's no 31st. 5 days to do this. And you got to go between January and May 11th. Now, is that a good deal? Now, who knows if you can go? You may not even get no vacation time till the summer. So this doesn't even work for everybody. This doesn't even work for everybody. You got to make sure you got time to go. Let's take a look at this hotel. Shall we? Let's look at the hotel and see what the hotel look like. Oh, I don't want to look at that. That's not what I want to see. That's not what I want to look at. Let's go back to the hotels. All right. Hilton Los Cabos. I've been to Cabos. Cabos is nice. I like Cabo a lot. If you haven't been to Cabo, Mexico, you should go. It's a really nice, dope spot. They got a lot of good food, and their cars are really inexpensive to rent down in Cabo. So if you want to go to Cabo and you want to rent a car and drive around Mexico, you should. You can. You need your driver's license. You got to rent from American rental car company. Don't rent from the foreign companies. They charge you a whole lot of money. They force you into the insurance. They get you with the rates. The rates are super cheap. Oh, $12 a day. Some of them are $12 a day. This, that, another. It's really cheap, inexpensive that day. It might be $10, $9, but the insurance is like $300, and you got to take it or you can't get it. Hilton Los Cabos, Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, receive up to 40% off accommodations for travel between December 9th and October 13th. So they give you about a damn near year to go. So you get December 9th, October 13th, 2025. Must book between November 8th and 2024. Now, however, they have no prices on here. No prices. So we don't know what the hell you're paying for. All right, let's go down. Where the flights at? They got the Hyatt, 45% off. So now you got 50% off stays. But here's the thing. It'd be so expensive. These be like $300-$400 a night stays. Let me give you an example. I have my hotel credit card. I got my credit card from my American Express Platinum card. I have $200 in hotel credit. Now, I've been wanting to use it for a while. However, anytime I go to use it, they only offer me hotels that are $300-$400 a night. So like my minimum stay is going to be like $700-$800. You take $200 off, you get it back up to $6. Add the tax, you're back up to $7. So I'm realizing this hotel credit is kind of a joke. It's not really the best. It's not really the best at all. I'm like, all right, I'm looking. Now, last year, went to Thailand, booked a hotel in Thailand, and realized, oh, I didn't get any credit for it because you book it up front, then they give you credit on the back end. I never got a credit. I said, hey, I never got the credit for the hotel. What's going on? Oh, you didn't book the actual right hotel. So you have a certain type of hotels when you use your American Express Platinum card. You got a certain select hotels you can choose from. Hell, I thought everything on the site was American Express. You could choose from it. No, there's particular hotels that you could choose from. I didn't choose any of the right hotels. Had to pay for all the nights my damn self. I'm thinking, oh man, I'm gonna get a couple nights off, save myself $200. Did not happen, and it doesn't roll over. So that $200 just went away. I never used it. Never used it. It went away. All right, let's get back to it. So let's go back to these travel deals, shall we? Let's go back to these travel deals. American Express Platinum also it's $695. It's a $695 fee to use the American Platinum. Is it a good deal? Somebody asked me that. Is $695 a good deal to have on a credit card? Well, that depends on how much you travel. If you don't travel enough, no. I use the American Express Platinum card because I go to the lounges and I get free food. I ate about $1,000 in food last year. Oh yeah, food, alcohol, they feed you. Some places do, some places don't. But I know which airports they do that. Like my home airport, my home airport in Florida, they do that. They always make sure they take care of me. So I think it's a good deal. The lounges, you get the $200 in travel credit, $200 in airline credit. I get a lot of subscriptions paid for, so I think it's a pretty good card. But it's $695 a year. All right, let's keep on moving. Waldorf Astoria, Monarch Beach, California, received 50% off book hotels. All right, we're gonna have to look at these. We're gonna have to actually go in here and look at some of these dates because I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this. They're giving me all these hotel prices. You got me out here looking. Windom, 45% off. 45% off what? Puerto Rico, Clearwater, Florida. Windom is offering a number of discounts when you book through Windom Rewards, including Windom Grand Record, Clearwater Beach, 30% off. All right, let's do it. Let's go see what they got. November 15th, must book between November 15th and December 2nd. And hell, you can't even book yet. Oh, ain't that something? I go in there, I can't even book yet. So if I go look right now, I'm gonna get regular prices. I gotta go wait between December and what was that date? It's between December. What was it? December 9th? Yeah, December 3rd. Between the 29th and December 3rd. But here's what you do. Here's how you hustle these folks. This is what you do. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and see how much it costs right now. I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm gonna go see how much it costs right now. Then when December 3rd come back around, we're going to see how much it costs then and see if it really is 50% off. How do you know if it's 50% off? You don't know what the price was before, right? If something is 50% off $100, well, at some point it had to be two. You might be telling me if it's 50% off $100. It's always been $100 because I didn't know any better. So if you don't know to do your research, cheap not broke, that's what we do. You got to go look and see what the hell is going on. Doesn't make sense. Is this smart? But we're going to go look at this hotel. Let's go see how much it costs on those dates, shall we? Let's go take a look at this hotel. It better be nice. All right, Windom. Ooh, look at this. This is nice. Windom Grand. Windom is not cheap. All right, book now. Let's see. When do we want to stay? We want to check in. What were the dates? Damn. I went from the dates. Well, we're just going to pick some random dates. I want to go in February. Let's go for Valentine's Day. You know what? Valentine's Day. People like to travel and do stuff on Valentine's Day. You want to and Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year. Isn't that nice? So let's say we're going to go from the 13th to the 16th. 13th to 16th, get a nice little getaway. How much is that going to cost? All right. 13th through the 16th. Search. How much we talking? Select a room. Oh, already $312. $312. Let's take a look. All right, let's look at this hotel. Let's see. $312 a night at this Windom. I guess you get a nice, that's regular. Nothing special about this. You get a view. This is Clearwater, Florida. So this ain't nothing, this Clearwater, Florida ain't nothing special. But $312 a night. I think you can go some other places for $312 a night. Hotel is nice. How much we paying? Florida, Georgia. What's the Florida, Georgia resident rate? What is that? Well, doesn't tell me nothing about that. Florida, Georgia resident rates. Package includes 30% off, $25 valet parking, proof of residency required at check-in. So if you're a Florida or Georgia resident, you apparently get 30% off. So I'm guessing you're going to have to wait till you go to figure that out. So you're going to get 30% off of this $1,000. So let's see. $815. Occupancy tax 6%. I've seen it way higher than that in New York. New York City is like 12%. Sales tax $57. Look at this. Look how much you paying. $815. Oh my God. Look how much we paying in fees, y'all. Look how much you paying in fees. Resort fee and tax. Every day you're paying $100. You're paying $35, and it ends up being $118. You may not be use all that stuff. And I know they've gotten real nasty with this resort fee because in Las Vegas they make you pay the resort fee now. I didn't have to pay the resort fee at one point in time, but now you do. $118 in resort fee, $57 in sales tax. Well, let me get my calculator. Let me see how much all this costs. Let's see how much this really is. How much is this in ancillary fees? The hell is my calculator? My damn calculator. They need the damn. I need a calculator in one of these. All right, what we got? We got 48, 57, 118, 48, 57, and 118. That is $223. So I'm gonna say that's about 25% of the cost is going in taxes and fees. Yep, 225. I could have done that. 815. You got an extra $200 in fees that goes towards really nothing. The state they getting $48 from you. The city's getting $57 from you, and the hotel's taking another $118. So I'm already paying for the room. All right, we're going down another rabbit hole. We're not going to get into all that, but this is what you got to look for. They're talking about Travel Tuesday. Yeah, they're going to give you 30% off, but they're going to make all their money back with the fees and tax. I don't see how this is a good deal at all. I really don't. Now, you can go back and check, like we just looked now. What you would do, take a screenshot now, go back during those dates, November 29th to December 3rd, and see if you can book then and see if it's cheaper. Is it? I doubt it. I don't know. I doubt it. I've never heard anybody really speak about Travel Tuesday. I know a lot of people who travel, but nobody talks about it. It's not a good deal. It's really not a good deal. I just don't see how they're going to sell you on that, because you can't compare pricing. I don't know if it was, $300 earlier or whatnot. I have no idea. So I would never know that. All right, let's go look at something else. You got airline deals. Where are the airline deals at? That's what I want to look at, because I don't care about no hotels. I care about plane tickets. But they do have cruise deals on here. Let's look at this. Let's look at these cruise deals and see where they're trying to hustle you here, trying to get all your money out you. Feel free to comment. Hit that like button. Hit that comment button. Let me know. Have y'all been? You got any travel plans? You going anywhere? Drop a comment. Let me know. We love to talk about it. Hear from where you're going. All right. Airline deals. Cathay Pacific membership campaign. New members receive $75 off per ticket. Cathay Pacific, which is a Japanese airline. New loyalty program, an extra $75 off per ticket on top of Black Friday offers from November 22 to November 30th. Applicable for travel in 2025. Deal applies to all U.S. and Canadian flights, premium economy, and economy. And that's airline deals. That's it. That's all they got. These are all hotels. They got one airline deal. That's it. One airline deal. Cruise. I'm not really into cruises like that. I don't really know nothing about cruises. Eco Ventura, 20% off of that. Ocean Line Cruises, 30% off. All of this. But look, if you can't really price compare, y'all, this don't really make any sense. It's really not great. It's similar to when stores have sales, but the price has been marked up before the sale. It is similar to, but that's the thing. Even how do you know if something's on sale? And that's the extra step. That's really the extra step to see what you're doing. Find if you really want something, compare pricing. Okay, if I want this, how much is it on sale? How much was it before on sale? Because you really can't do that. You can't really. They changed the price tags. You can't really go check the history of prices or nothing. So you really don't know if something was on sale or not. You really don't know that. So I'm going to say Travel Tuesday is debunked. I don't think it's a good deal. And I'm not going to encourage anybody who watches Cheap Not Broke fam. I'm not going to encourage y'all to get on there and do it, because it's not making sense to me. I like to fly. Too. I want to fly first class. I'm looking to fly first class. I think I'm going to do it on JetBlue Mint. JetBlue Mint has an awesome first class product. It's not very expensive. I'm thinking about doing it, but you got to have somewhere. Because look, if you're not flying far, why are you going to fly first class? If I'm not going like across the country, if I'm not going to get on the plane for 4-5 hours, I'm not flying first class. I care less. You fly to Vegas from Los Angeles, it's 45 minutes. San Francisco, what is that? An hour? But flying from Los Angeles to New York City, first class. Los Angeles to Florida, first class. Anything over, no, I'm not going. I take that back. Anything over an hour, yeah, because 2 hours, yeah, it's a lot longer than that. Going to Chi-Town on a Tuesday for the holidays. Staying about 3 weeks to visit family. It's gonna be cold up there. Chi-Town is cold, man. Let me tell you something. I talked about this before. I never knew what a jacket was. I mean, I didn't know what a coat was until I went to Chicago. Chicago is one of the coldest places damn near on earth, if you ask me. Chicago was so cold. So cold. Really cold. I spent at least $25 a day on Starbucks because I had to keep drinking hot coffee. It was just that cold. Starbucks is super cold. I mean, Chicago was super cold. But Travel Tuesday. Travel Tuesday. Like I said, y'all, I don't know. I'm not sold on it. But we are gonna go look. I got one more Friday news. I got another. Article. I have found a few of them because I'm just trying to compare and see, like, well, who's really telling me? Because they don't really have any good prices to know what the hell is going on. They really don't have any good prices to tell you what the hell is going on. Hold on a sec. What you say? Josh Brown. Shout out to Josh Brown, man. I appreciate you tuning back in with me. Yes, I have to break out my winter coats. Hell yeah, you got to break out your winter coat. Look here, Chicago, you got to have some real boots. You got to have some real gloves. Look here. And Chicago, you got to have some real winter clothes. I didn't have no scarf until I never wore a scarf. Well, nah. I used to live in Iceland growing up, so I had a whole snowsuit. Iceland's a whole nother level of cold. That's a whole nother level of cold. But Chicago, different. That was different. I had to put me wrap me a scarf around my chest. I was cold, man. I was cold. I ain't like it. But I would go back. And why did I go to Chicago in the middle of March? I got a free flight. Me and my homeboy, he got us like 6 free flights. I ended up, a buddy of mine called me one night, said, hey, I got like, I don't know how many points. He had like 100,000 points. He said, look, we got to use these before midnight. We called our other friends. Nobody picked up the phone. We ended up using all these points. We ended up getting to like 6 cities. Nice. Super nice. And that's how I ended up, like, I was traveling before, but after that, I was off to the damn races. And I've been traveling for free for a long time, but we'll talk about that in a minute. All right. Let's see. 14 Travel Tuesday deals you can snag from resorts, cruise lines, and tour operators. Let's take a look at these and see what the hell these got going. They probably just lying too. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now before I even get into it. I don't know how you're going to find no deal on a cruise. Cruises is not cheap. Cruise is not cheap. You got to pay the gratuity. You got to eat and drink. Cruise going to get that money about you. You got to pay for the internet. Let's see. What the hell? Oceania Cruises. All right, let's take a look at this one. Take a romantic seafaring trip with Oceania 2-for-1 cruise deal. Boast up to $5,400 off. Well, shit, if they give you $5,000 off, come on now. How much it really costs? $5,400 off select trips in honor of Cyber Week. Guests can also enjoy a variety of complimentary amenities, airport transport. We're going to move on. Because we not if they give you $5,000 off, I don't even know what the hell. All right, let's look at it. Let's just take a look and see what the hell they got going on. Why not? We're here. How much is an Oceania cruise to give you all $5,000 off? Let's see. Same dates. I don't want no special offer. All right, let's see how much it is. Sign up for special offers. No. Plan your cruise. I just want to see how much y'all gonna charge me to go and find a cruise. Show me the cruise. Let's see. Pick the same dates. Let's say we're gonna go in February for Valentine's Day, right? Where are we going? We're going to Caribbean. We ain't going that far. We gonna come on back. We're not gonna be there that long. We're gonna go. Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year. So, fellas, Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year. Pad your pockets. Okay, View Creek Cruises. All right, this is a lot. I don't want to do all this. You know what? This is too much. I ain't about to do all that. That's a lot. I don't feel like doing all that. But hey, $6,000 off a cruise, forget that. I'm not paying no $6,000 to get off no cruise. But bottom line is this, before I get on that, we about to move on to interesting news. Travel Tuesday. If you're really serious about doing it, take a look now at the dates and then go back during those times and compare prices and see if you're really actually saving money. Hell, it might cost you some more. You don't know that. You really can't tell something if it's a deal unless you got the prior price. How do I know if this is a deal unless I know what the price was before? That's when you put your cheap not broke shirt on and you go do your research. You gotta go get the prices now. All right. You gotta go do some price. You can just Google Travel Tuesday deals and all that stuff will pop up. You can go look that up and see what's what right now. Then you gotta go back and see when they have the dates and see if you're saving money. Play around with your dates now. Of course, Valentine's Day, they're gonna tax you. You know, everybody trying to go. find some dates where people aren't really going, and there you go. Get a pea coat. I got a pea coat. I got me a pea coat, but it's too warm in New York, in LA. I don't need to wear no pea coat. I don't need to wear no pea coat out here, but it looks nice though. I got me a nice pea coat. I got it from my engagement last year. Still got that thing. All right. If you haven't, please head over to cheapnotbroke.com. Check out my comedy special, Who is Malcolm? If you don't know nothing about me for the first time, you can learn everything you want to know about me at my comedy special, Who is Malcolm? Also, go to Malcolm Hall, my Instagram page. Hit that follow button, please. I need to get my followers up. I only got like 17. I can't get no followers on Instagram. I don't understand. I be putting out all this good content. I look good, okay? I got my skin glowing. Got my teeth white. Look at the teeth are white. Can't get no damn followers. I don't understand what's going on over there, but it's all good. But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching right now. Please hit that like button. It's 8 people watching, so when I get over here, I expect to see 8 likes. All right, we're gonna get on the interesting news. But first, this past weekend, I went to the Dodgers parade. The Dodgers won. Am I a huge baseball fan? No, but I live not too far from the stadium. They be all that traffic I had to deal with. I said, hell, I might as well go out to the parade. So I went out to the Dodgers parade. It was a dope experience. Had a lot of fun. Check this out. We're going to go into interesting news. It's Travel Thursday. Thank you all for tuning in. Cheap Not Broke. We'll be right back. All right, it's time for interesting news. But the Dodgers parade, man, it was so many damn people out there. I couldn't even get up. I couldn't even really see because they got everybody. They got the buses that ride by. You can see all the players. I could not see it. You got people. Parade started at 11 o'clock. I saw people walking out there at 8 a.m. Never been to a parade like that, but I know now. If you want to go to a parade, if that's your team, you have your ass out there early. You saw the guy on the light pole. People climbing the light pole, get up there. It was wild. It was a good experience. Dope experience. All right, let's get into some interesting news, shall we? Well, first things first, Trump back. Trump's back. Trump's back. Listen, don't fret. Don't worry about that. Get your money. Keep it moving. Hey, we've been through, look, that ain't the worst thing out there. All right, don't worry about that. Keep it moving. Pay attention to the laws. Get in where you fit in. Tesla stock is up. So now that the presidency changes, stocks are up. Some companies are going to win because they know some of that policy is going to be in their favor. So you can make a stock play and win. Pay attention. Get your Yahoo Finance on. Now, I'm not the stock tip guy. I am not that. No stock advice here. I don't give stock advice. I go listen to it, but you got to go. Yahoo Finance, that's where I get a lot of mine. Bloomberg and EYL, Earn Your Leisure. I go on theirs too. There's some good guys over there. All right, check this out. Apple. If you're an Apple fan, I'm not an Apple fan. Apple says that Apple admits future products may never be as profitable as the iPhone. I agree. Would you agree? Do y'all agree with that? Do you think future products will never be as profitable as the iPhone? I think so. I don't think so because it was white hot. It was super white hot when that thing. Oh man, come on. There we go. Apple, yes, admits future products will never be as profitable as the iPhone because it was new. We never seen nothing like that. They got the phone, computer. You put your whole life in there. Before people had desktop computers, and then you had a house phone. At one point in time, you had to wait until you got home to see who called you. Listen to your answering machine. Okay, for years, caller ID didn't come into play until what, the 90s? You didn't know who the hell was calling you. So we've come a long way with the phone, but yeah, I don't think so. Apple warned investors that the future new products may never be as popular as iPhone. The company issued warning in recent security filings as a part of risk factors that could weigh down business. Well, if you got some Apple stock, pay attention. It might go down. Apple was recently supplemented the AI chip maker Nvidia. That's a good investment. I like Nvidia. As the world's most valuable company, last week reported 6% increase in revenue as work order. Blah. We don't care about that. Bottom line is this: you got to innovate, baby. You can't stay on top. Somebody else from China, some other company will come in and kick Apple's ass. You remember Motorola, right? What happened to Motorola? Hello, Moto. You remember them? What happened to Motorola? What happened to HTC? HTC used to make phones. Motorola used to make phones, and Nokia. 3 companies. Where they at? Nokia, I don't know what the hell they making. They making pots and pans. Motorola, I don't know what they do either. They're still doing stuff, but they're not in the phone business no more. And Apple can find itself in the same place. Now, they diversify the business. They do have Apple TV. Hell, if you're watching football right now, that's on Apple. I mean, that's not on Apple. Shoot, that's Amazon. Excuse me. They do have Apple TV. They have Apple Music. So they have gotten into music. They are in the TV. But their bread and butter is Apple, the iPhone, the computers. So that's what that say. What does that say about Apple's innovation and creativity? Shouldn't they try to make a device innovative as the iPhone? I think they should, but look, that's why Apple's in China. Because look, I don't think it's going to happen here. It's going to cost you too much money. And think about it: if you can make if they can do it at home in China and sell it to the United States for more money, why that? Why do that? So I don't know. I think some other company is going to invent it. You just don't know what other people got going. You just don't know. But they got to keep up because, I mean, look at Nike. Hoika. You remember the Hoika shoes? They're encroaching on Nike. Nike's share price is $74. Look, if you want to find out how the company's doing, look at their stock price. Nike stock price is down. Apple stock price probably will tank because of this. And somebody else is going to show up and be the man with the superhero. All right? So, look, Apple is not invincible. Nobody is. Only the banks. Only the banks don't go down because they're propped up by the government. Everybody else, your ass can go down. In fact, look at all the companies how many companies have made it this long? I mean, very few. I remember department stores, Sears, J.C. Penney's. You think they're going to make it? You think they're going to compete with Temu and Shein? Who 19, 20 years old is walking into a J.C. Penney's or a Sears to buy clothes? Who? Nobody. And then I can sit there on my phone. I can look for clothes at school. I can look for clothes wherever. I have to go drive my car to look at Sears and J.C. Penney's. They're not going to stick around. You can be replaced. Apple can be replaced. Look, I got another story. We're going to move on to the next story right here, which brings me to my next story, which is the Chinese EV. Trump's in office. You wonder why he's bringing all these tariffs up, because he don't want these Chinese cars coming over here. Chinese cars is good and they're cheap. Just like, think about when the Japanese car came over here. When Honda and Toyota came over here, nobody was really messing with them, right? Until they came up with I think it was the Honda truck. No. It was the truck, the pickup truck. They had the little lightweight truck, That's what they had. They had that because it was a little bit smaller than the F-150. People started buying those things. And then the Honda Civic caught on, hatchback, off to the races. Honda and Toyota still got a stronghold today. Those are Japanese cars. So you don't think Chinese can come over here and do something? If the Japanese got the car over here cheap in the 80s, what do you think the Chinese going to do? Chinese makes cheap electric vehicles. Why can't American shoppers buy them? Because of the damn tariffs. They got the taxes on them too high. They don't want us to get them. At least not in the United States. In other parts of the world, bargain electric vehicles from China, but bargain electric vehicles from China abound. Shouldn't I say abroad or whatever? But a 2.27.5 tariff has kept those cars out of the United States. There it is, right there. I don't know what this guy's name is. I don't want to butcher it. Who recently shopped around for an EV under 25,000 feels conflicted about that. As a consumer, yeah, I would buy a Chinese EV, but probably without question. But he says, but as a person who cares about the country and last few, I would feel like, no, we should either tariff them or ban them. People don't care about that. Listen, if you're going to ban them, fine. Well, tell Ford, tell Chevrolet, tell all the other companies to step it up. Because let's be real, Teslas are not for the regular people. A person who drives a Toyota or can't, something like that, Toyota or Civic, probably is not buying a Tesla. Tesla is not a cheap car. Tesla's not cheap. It's not cheaper than a Toyota. It's not cheaper than a Hyundai, right? Those cars are cheap. So, and we got problems with China. But let me tell you something. They're going to make their way over here. What's going to happen is this. They're going to get them cars in Mexico because that's why he's levying a tax on Mexico. So Mexico, you got a tariff right now because what they're doing, they're sending stuff disassembled in Mexico. So I was looking at this up today too. Looking this up today as well. So what China is doing is they're sending things disassembled to Mexico. Mexico, they assemble it. That changes the tariff. So if something is not, correct me if I'm wrong, you got to look this up on your own. If something doesn't come over here fully assembled, it's not applicable to the tariffs. So what they're doing, they've sent stuff over here. They're building factories in Mexico, and they're shipping stuff out. Now, let's be honest. We're not the only people doing business with Mexico. Stuff goes down to Brazil. Stuff goes all over the place out of Mexico. So don't act like, hey, Mexico only doing business with us. Mexico has cheap labor, just like in China, and they got those factories over there. So don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by that. They don't want them Chinese coming over here messing everything up. And what's our next story? Next story. Now, this is nice. This is nice. I don't know how true it is. I couldn't get into the salary like I wanted to, but check this out. Nissan axing 9,000 jobs. CEO cuts his own pay as U.S. sales slump. Now, let's be honest. He cut his own pay. He ain't getting nobody no job back. Where does it say? CEO Makato Yushinga said he would voluntarily forfeit 50% of his monthly compensation starting this month. However, he's probably going to get all his money back in stock options, so he's not losing anything. But they're cutting 9,000. Sales are down. Nissan actually $9,000 as sales slump in the United States. Why are sales down? Why are sales down on the car? Why are people not buying cars? People need cars all over the place. Or is it the car or is it the loan? See, when you say the car is one thing, but you also have to get a loan unless you're buying cash. And a lot of the times, it's not people not needing the cars. They don't want to pay interest on the loans. The loans. You have to go through that. And then they got all these damn fees. You ever bought a car? You know how many fees are associated with a car? Thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. A $15,000 car will run you up to about 20. Interest, fees is how it goes. It's what it is, y'all. It's what it is, man. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm just not a fan of people losing their jobs like this. And let me tell you, if you don't have your money taken care of, if you don't have anything saved, you don't have your rainy day fund. Look, you can't live off your credit cards because that money come due every month. You can't do it. People do it, but it's not a good thing. You got to get yourself financially disciplined. Before then, I haven't eaten out since September 30th. I'm still going strong. I haven't eaten out since September 30th. Been cooking at home. Been grilling my ass off. We've been grilling at home. Got my fiance's on board, so we've been cooking at home, and we've been eating at home since September 30th. Just trying to get a little discipline in your life. Just trying to get a little, because I felt like I was eating out too much. I was just going out eating out, and I'm on this workout program, trying to look good, so I can't be out here eating everything. And eating at home, I've been on a credit card fast. Haven't used credit cards since September 30th. Now, I still like my points. I still got my recurring stuff I do. I'm just not using it on anything else. Trying to find a little discipline in my life. Trying to find a little discipline. And you need financial discipline, y'all. Your emotions will drive you crazy. I need this. I need that. Everybody got it. I need it too. It will drive you crazy and it'll have you poor and broke. It will have you poor and broke. I love shoes. I have not bought a pair of shoes since May. I haven't bought a pair of shoes. Man, I got a lot of shoes. But you know what? I said, I got to get all this stuff under control. Yes, I'm cheap, not broke. Yes, I can afford it. But that doesn't mean I need it. I'm reading this book called The Millionaire Next Door. The Millionaire Next Door. Great book. Really, it teaches you that regular people are millionaires too. You just got to live a disciplined lifestyle and save your money. You too can be a millionaire. It's possible. But you got to save your money and you got to play the stock market. You need the stock market. You can't save your way to millions of dollars. You need the stock market for sure. You got to have the stock market. Very important to have. But overall, we making it do what it do. You can still have a good time. I'm still enjoying myself. I'm getting on Pinterest. I'm finding a hell of a lot of good stuff to eat. Started making salad dressings at home. Started making marinades. Just doing different stuff. So cooking at home is forcing me to do some different things. It's forcing me to learn rather than just run out, go out. Oh, I'm hungry. Go do this. No, it's forcing me to do some different things for the greater good. Because when that wave of money come in, I'll be disciplined. When your wave of money come in, if it hasn't already, you'll be disciplined too. If you lose your job, you can keep it going. You're not gonna worry about that because you got money saved up. You got your rent put away, you got your mortgage put up, you got your credit cards paid off. So you don't have to worry about none of that. You can do what you gotta do. Hello. Hi, my mom is going to say hi to my mom, everybody. My mom is watching. Say hi. Hi, mom. And I get a lot of this stuff from my parents. Both my parents are watching. So I get this stuff from my parents. I get it honest, but I had to grow and learn because I don't care what your parents teach you. When you get a little bit of money, you gonna have to still learn. You're still gonna have to learn. It doesn't matter what anybody teaches you. You still gotta figure it out. You still got to college. I learned a lot of this in college. Had to start cooking and all the stuff in college because you don't have a car. Cafeteria closes at 6, 7 o'clock. You still got to eat. So I learned to get financially disciplined. Yeah, well, not in college, but before that, working, saving money. It's a whole process. And if you got kids, teach your kids to save some money. Teach your kids how to be financially literate. Teach them how to save money. Teach them they don't need everything. Look, my parents would not buy me a pair of Jordans. I still have not bought a pair of Jordans to this day. I bought some fake ones off the side of the road from the shoe man, but I haven't bought a real pair of Jordans. And I'm not, because I just don't value shoes like that. That's a lie. I value shoes. I just don't pay over $65 for my shoes. And I got a whole lot of them. I just wait till they go on sale. But y'all know Jordans don't go on sale, so I don't have any. But if you got a shoe, just if you got a vice, look, nothing wrong with that. Be human. Just be reasonable with it. I go to discount stores and I get my shoes. And it's a game. It's fun. I feel like I'm getting cheated if I overpay for my shoes. That's why I don't do that. I feel like I'm getting cheated. I'm looking for some pants right now. I'm looking for some chinos. Went to Target. Target said $36. I said, hell no. I'm not paying $36 for no pants. So I found me some pants on Temu. $17. I'm going to get those. I like Temu. But Target was taxing me. Walmart don't even have them, and I'm not wearing no Dickies. What I look like wearing some Dickies? I'm not wearing no Dickie pants. So that's here and over there. It's getting cold, and I need some pants. Jeans, I don't like jeans. They're not comfortable. But anyway, that's what we got. Travel Tuesday, everybody. Travel Tuesday. If you're going to participate in Travel Tuesday, look up, see how much it costs now, then go back when the Travel Tuesday dates, it seems like it's going to be between November 29th and December 3rd, 4th. So they're trying to get some of that money. People are in their mood to spend money with Cyber Friday, Cyber Tuesday, Black Friday, which is all consumerism. People are just going to buy a bunch of bull that they don't need. You don't need to be that person. But if it's something you need and that's going to make you some money or provide some value in your life, go get it at a discount. But if it's something you just need to buy, leave it alone. Forget it. You don't need all that. Move on. But don't treat yourself. Just treat yourself right. Treat yourself with your future self in mind. Treat yourself with your future self in mind. Boom. That's what we got. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Okay. I am, where am I at? Next week, I am at the Ha Ha Comedy Club on Tuesday night. If you want to come see me perform, I will be at the Ha Ha Comedy Club in North Hollywood, California. I will be there. If you want to donate, you can hit that Cash App. Black Kung Fu. All donations are appreciated. They go right back into the channel. We need equipment. We got to pay subscriptions. All this stuff got money. So every donation helps. Or if you would just like to head over to cheapnotbroke.com and grab some merchandise, that would be very much appreciated too. And I thank you all for who have been shopping at cheapnotbroke.com. People have brought some merch. I hope you enjoy the merch. I hope it fits you well. And I hope it brings you a lot of discounts and joy in your life. I really do. All right, people. That's it for tonight. We're going to be back on Monday night. We're going to be back. Another night of Cheap Not Broke. Travel Tuesday. If you're going to do it, do your research. Don't be lazy. Do the research. Does it make sense to buy this at this price? How do I know? I have to know what the price was prior to. You don't know if something's a discount unless you know it was on sale before, or they'll just try to trick you. Oh, this is on sale. You don't know that. Travel Tuesday mornings be great. Travel Tuesdays mornings be great, except when you got a 6 a.m. flight. Those are not great. I do not enjoy those. I don't enjoy those flights. All right, everybody. I appreciate you all tuning in. Cheap, not broke. Live life at your price. Live life at your price. Please follow me on all platforms. We are on Spotify. Please give us a listen on Spotify. Or if not, just subscribe. Cheap, not broke on Spotify and on Apple. We are there now. We are there. And you got the video on Spotify. So if you want to watch the whole video on Spotify, you can. Apple is just audio, but it's all good. We're still there. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll be back on Monday night. Cheap, not broke. Take care. I'm at the Ha Ha Wednesday night. See ya. Take care.